What's up world? Welcome to another online session. Oh my gosh, in all fairness sa ating mga online sessions, ang dami nating na-invite na ng mga MOR kamorkadas from Visayas and Mindanao. But this was extra special because I really consider him as the voice of MOR Philippines Regional, and then super pro siya sa ako ang level. So taas kaya ko ang respeto and sa iya pag-treat sa iya. That's why I feel so blessed that finally he said yes to our invitation. So guys, let's welcome from MOR Philippines Mindanao, David Bang! Hi, David Bang!
Hello, Ken, and hello to all the, how do we call it, kinetics?
Yes, actually, gituyo to na ako, sir, na taas akong pag-introduce sa imo, taas akong energy.
Maulaw masal kong istorya with that introduction. Actually, I've seen a lot of your videos, and I'm very impressed with your guests, with the way you handle your interviews. And when I saw your invite sa Facebook na nabutang lagi siya sa requests na hide siya. So I felt bad about it. So ay sayang basin Ken is gonna think na I was being disrespectful. But it's a good thing na when I replied, so diretso yung ko nag-reply sa imo because like of course I wouldn't want to pass this chance. This is an honor to be it is my honor to be here.
Oh my gosh, coming from a David Bang, thank you very much, sir. Gina-adjust ko na kung may akong voice for at least mo level lang gid gamay sa imong kanindot sa imong tingog pero dili jud kaya pero laban na. So David, wow, kumaka David Bang lang, okay. So how are you po during this whole lockdown season?
The whole quarantine. Well, I'm doing okay. Basically, there are a lot of things that I want to do. Dagan kaayo ko I miss a lot of things, like going to the movies. Mao mo gina akong ampay because I am a movie fanatic. Before, every time nga na every Wednesday mag-atang na ko ana sa mga malls. Sometimes I'd watch 3 movies every Wednesday. I would be in a mall and mo gina ang akong kinabuhi. I think because I love movies, I like when I watch it, gakalingaw ko gaunsaon nila pagbutang sa music, gaunsaon nila ang cinematography and everything. I think it's what makes me happy. So right now medyo at the start of the quarantine, medyo I must admit nag-go through ko og depression. There was a time, especially nga nagsunod-sunod nga ang mga trials, diba? So as early as March, I started to request the company if I could stay, if I could work from home. And it's a good thing that ABS-CBN is very considerate, and they allowed me to work at home. And then, because I'm so afraid, actually talawan yung kay ko sa COVID-19. I believe na kasi mahina magugko og resistensya. So I had lung problems before, so I know I have to really take care of myself, and I also have to take care of my mom who lives with me kasi senior citizen na siya. Yun. So sabay-sabay, so the COVID-19, then there came the non-renewal of the ABS-CBN franchise. So, and of course, as a result, MOR is affected. So, syempre, medyo daghan kaayo nagpatong-patong. And on top of that, naapa ng, well, I am in a relationship right now, and we've been together for almost 2 years now. The problem is, wala man gud siya dinhi sa Cagayan de Oro. So,
so LDR feels.
Yeah, so every time nga mag-visit siya dinhi, syempre 'di ba, you want to hug, you want to kiss, you want to do a lot of things, but you cannot because you don't want to risk getting sick, you or siya, 'di ba? So despite all of those, despite of all of those, I think blessed pa man gihapon by God, because I'm still doing okay, and happy pa man gihapon. I find ways to entertain myself. I learned to cook. To cook. Oh, dili gyud ko kabalo magluto. So karon, if you say magpansit, pwede na ako magpansit.
Wow,
I can cook.
Confident na, kaya na.
Oo, confident na ako. I can cook pansit, I can cook adobo, I can cook.
So mo na imohang gina-consider as the best part of your quarantine life. Nakabalo ka magluto.
Yeah, oo. I think that's it. It's learning how to cook, because I'm tamad, I'm takot, and I'm tanga-tanga when it comes to cooking. Mo gina, sometimes I put the meat or the pork masayo, ma-overcook, or ma-dry, or maparat. So, wala gyud tapulan pag kumagiwa.
So you mentioned kaganiha, David, that you've been through so many challenges, like kato mga na-mention nimo.
Yeah, recently.
And then so how did you take good care naman of your mental health? Because you've mentioned that you've been through a depression at some point, with all the challenging scenarios or happenings that happened to you, to your life, to your company, to your friends. So, how was that? How was that process? Is it okay now, or you're still getting there?
Well, now that you mentioned it, yes, I'm still getting there, but it's a good thing MOR is back on its feet again, and we're slowly but surely inching our way back into the digital world, and then we are still working on some new surprises in the future. Pero when it comes to my mental health during these times, I think the way I did it is, the way I tried to get over it is through creatives gihapon. What I did is I tried to volunteer as much as possible before. So kung na ay any opportunity, like for example, na ay a group of friends who wants to create a anti-COVID awareness, COVID awareness plug, or a prayer for the city, I volunteer. Like I'd say, yes, I can edit that, I can make your logo, I can do the scoring, let's do a song, and anything creative. So, Murag, I think what I did is I did not stop. I think muna ang problem ang good if we stop our cycle, then murag galig walay direction imong kinabuhi, murag ginana ang nakakahitabo.
Yes.
So you just have to find ways to continue what you love to do, and it's what I love to do. I love to edit. So grabe, I volunteered a lot. I volunteered a lot in making plugs for
so
groups.
bali in a creative way ang imong pag-adjust or pag-cope up sa situation.
That's right. And I think another thing that really worked for me is to accept the fact na I am affected.
Yes.
Kay lisod kaayo, you have to accept na you are affected. So sometimes if you feel down, if you feel like crying, then you cry. If you feel like not talking, then you don't talk. You don't force yourself to do things that you don't want to do. Muragin ana. Basically, you have to accept na you are affected by everything that's happening around you para you can do something about it. Yun nga sila, di ba? You have to fall in order for you to learn to stand up. Muragin ana.
Oh, I like that.
So you have to really accept the realities of life.
Correct. Let's not be afraid to fall bisan og walay mo catch sa atoa. Mas maayo na because we will learn how to stand on our own. So you mentioned, David, syempre you are a creative person. The way you cope up with the situation or this pandemic is to still exercise. Like you still edit, still do projects na in line with kanang makaparelax sa emo and what you're really doing. But there are some creatives also, we cannot deny na in a way they're losing their purpose because diba gi-mention mo na you should not stop. But for them, they stop and then eventually they don't know their direction already. They're losing hope. They're losing their chance na hala makabalik pa ba ko or unsa ba akong dapat buhaton. That make them depressed or anxious na until now, even though we are now embracing the new normal, pero napagyapon sila sa phase of like in denial or coping up stage. So what are your tips, reminders, or advice for them?
Especially now, no, na a lot of events are canceled. A lot of the venues wherein they can exercise their creativity is no longer there. Kumbaga, I think ang first thing that they should do, well, it worked for me. I'm not saying na kasi iba-iba man sad ang style of coping up sa mga tao, di ba? Pero what I did is I became creative for no reason. I used to do that even before COVID. For example, you write, I edit plugs, bisan dili kinahanglan sa MOR. I do designs, I make logos, bisan dili siya kinahanglan. Kumbaga, you just go on, be creative for no reason because if you're a true-blooded creative person, it is what gives you happy eh. Kumbaga, kung sa exercise pa ni, mo ni ang maghatag sa imong endorphins. Yes. Oo, Sylvie, murag mo ni ang equivalent sa gym. Oh, to be creative. I mean, go back to your laptop, do something creative, remix a song, write a script, anything that will just go and make you productive for no reason at all, di ba? I think ang pinaka-reason na lang siguro is for you to be happy. Mo lang yun na, happiness good. And then another thing is, don't wait for approval. Ayaw gyud paghulat nga maghulat for other people to tell you na kanang tsada kaayo ang imong vlog or tsada kaayo ang imong remix, tsada kaayo ang imong live. Because if you start waiting for people to say you're good, then what happens if they don't say you're good? Or what if they don't have the time to actually praise you, di ba? You have to be your own, how do I say that? You have to learn to give yourself a pat on the back. Oo, dapat ikaw ang kabalo musulti. Yes, ano ba? Well, once in a while, maingon kinanglan gini mo i-remind nimong kaugalingon nga, hey, you did great. Oh, very good pig. Diba? Wala ganawa. You did great. Oh, that was great. That was hard work. Inana. You have to be your very first person nga mo appreciate sa imong kaugalingong work. Oh, sama sa love, diba? You can never give love if you don't know how to love yourself.
Correct. Love yourself first. So they always say, Mago David, na everything you do should have a reason or should have a purpose. But at least sometimes or at some point, you don't need to have a reason. Just do it. Express it.
Just do it.
And then second is, don't rely your happiness or your satisfaction from the approval of other people.
Yes,
if there's a reaction or kung dead ma sila, fine. As long as you know to yourself you're happy and you did well, go for it. Nurture yourself yun more than anything.
Yes, for as long as you don't step on anyone else, for as long as wala kang nasasaktan, wala kay gakaligsan, wala kay wala kinabuhi nga nadaot sa imong mga actions, mga inana. And I think there's another thing, if you are given an opportunity, especially during this pandemic, you have to raise the bar.
Yes.
You have to raise the bar. You don't tell yourself na mora gyud ni atong mahimo kay kay daghan man kaayo limitations. Mora gyud ni ang kaya. No, this should be an opportunity for you this should be an eye opener ba nga to discover more of yourself na kaya man din ako maging-ani karon. Let it be a learning curve. Don't be afraid to go out of the box, mura ginana. So I think I remember when I directed Miss Cagayan de Oro recently.
Yes.
And we did the very first virtual pageant. When they said it was going to be virtual, the initial idea was kanang murag regular pageant lang siya pero social distancing lang. Pero I said, what if we do all green screen? As in across the board, all green screen. Although it wasn't necessary. It was not necessary, but I wanted to give myself an opportunity to learn. So
correct, and all people are given opportunity sa karong mga panahon.
Exactly.
So we are very fortunate if you have given that opportunity. Bisag isa lang na, go for it. So mag-mention, set the bar high para mag-open pa siya og dakan pang opportunities for you.
Exactly. Strike the iron while it's still hot because ingon galing sila, you're only good as your last work. So make every event count good. Make every event count because you have to make the most out of every day that you have, diba?
Correct. And mo na siya mag-set og reminder or standard to other people na and ang ma-remember nila was always the last time na imuhang gibuhat. So,
True.
dapat gahoton yun na siya and level. Speaking of level up, David Bang, na-mention naman po yun mo na you're back nga mga kamorkada sa pag-entertain, paghatag og kalingawan sa ato ang mga kamorkada on the digital platform. So, unsa ba ang mga i-expect or can you give us the face of the new MOR Digital?
Well, actually, it's one big secret. I feel so guilty that I can't be able to divulge everything because it's still one big secret. Pero, but don't worry, you'll be the first one to know once pwede na siya pwede na siya isulti in public.
Ano ba ang mga pwede nating i-follow or abangan or panoorin sa MOR
Yeah, but for
Digital?
now, I think what everyone is starting to notice is it is like it's one big family of MOR Regional and MOR Manila na super vault in talaga. So it's a tight knit, it's an even tighter family. We are working together to make sure that we're able to give more. And I think what ang tanan mga kamorkada nato can expect more love, more dedication, more time na i-offer na mo just to give a better show, just to entertain everyone because maolagi like what I said earlier, we are now given this opportunity to once again be with our kamorkadas even in our digital space. So we are taking advantage of this very medium and we were taking advantage of it, making the most out of it, and yun lang, expect more love talaga. Kumbaga, if before 24 hours a day may magtrabaho para sa kamorkada, ngayon it will be 48 hours a day. Oo, so i-combine namin so ba blood, sweat, and tears para sa kamorkada, para sa kapamilya.
Correct. Because you're now the seeds of ABS-CBN Regional. So the seeds will soon grow, become a plant, and then become a tree that will shed light of hope to everyone. So we are very excited sa kana ng mga kaganapan ng MOR Digital, MOR Philippines in general. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sir David,
and if I may add pala,
go ahead po.
Yeah, this journey of us, you mentioned about seeds. Like every seed kapag magtanom, it will be dark. And this journey is not going to be easy for all of us here at MOR, and we are just hopeful na tanan ng ato mga kamorkada will be with us all the way through this journey because sila magyud ang maghatag og strength sa amo, sila maghatag og inspiration sa amo to go through these dark times. And like what Vice Ganda will always say, there will always be bright days ahead. Diba?
Yes,
so eventually
ahead.
makumpleto na ang alphabet from A to Z.
Yes,
diba?
Amen to that. Thank you very much, Sir David, for this opportunity and good luck. We're just here supporting you sa MOR Philippines and sa tanan mo mga endeavors in life. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Kindly invite everyone also to follow your social media accounts and social media accounts din ng MOR.
Yes. Well, for one, if I haven't really like gotten serious into my with my social media accounts pa because it's only recently that I've been on cam and on air kasi before man ko kanang behind the scenes, but
yes.
Of course you can look for me on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, YouTube. You just look for David Bang. Okay, so tapos don't forget to catch our show, More sa Umaga Mindanao, Mondays to Fridays. I'm hosting the show with Maria Filingera of Cagayan de Oro and Kokoy Martin of Davao. So that's every Monday to Friday from 10 to 11 in the morning. So medyo kami ang last part sa morning show of MOR. And then we're cooking something also every 7 p.m. every Saturday, 7 p.m. It's Hello Kamarkada Mindanao. And pretty soon, there may niluluto kaming para sa Saturday, 2 p.m. Oh, actually, ngayon ko lang nasabi yan.
Pansit ba yan?
Well, I'll just make sure na masarap siya. Oh, okay. Just make sure. Hindi siya pansit, pero we'll make sure na masarap siya. This is, of course, for all the Kamarkada and all the kinatics.
Ay, Tara, I love it. Thank you very much, Sir David. Guys, don't forget also like and follow Kenn TV on Facebook and on YouTube, Kenn TV. Thank you very much. Know your purpose, live your purpose, nurture yourself, and just love, love, love. See you again next time. Bye. Thank you, Sir David.
My pleasure, Ken. Thank you very much.